Hey guys, this is Iron Will Becker, and I want to thank you for watching my video. I did a video on Facebook Live last week about obedient, cheerful, and thrifty, 3 principles of the Scout Law. And when I went on there to pull the video down to drop it onto my YouTube channel, it wasn't there. And I looked through all the different places that it should have been, and it wasn't there. So I realized I needed to recut this video for you guys, and I wanted to make time to do that outside of my morning videos. So the importance of obedience, or being obedient in the Scout Law, is that as good citizens, we need to obey the law. We need to adhere to some of the social etiquette and norms that we have in society. Excuse me. And we need to be willing to be obedient to parents and leaders. And really what that teaches a scout is that to be a leader, you must learn to follow first. And when you can learn to follow, you can then become a leader. And as part of that growth that a young adult goes through in the scouting, a young man goes through in the scouting program. Although I realize that you get out of just Boy Scouts, you get into JV and the other stuff, and but that wasn't around when I was a kid. So it's kind of different. So that's really one of the big importances of obedience, is that you learn to adhere to the Scout Law and you follow your leaders, and that helps you learn to be a leader. It also builds trust in you. Your leaders and your other scouts learn to trust you because you're obedient to the Scout Law and the other things that they're the laws that are in your country. A scout is cheerful, and I gotta tell you that nothing can stink more on a camp out than a bunch of grumpy young men. We had some great campouts. We had some great experiences. And if we weren't cheerful through that process, it could have made it a bad experience. It's also important to be cheerful in life, to face the challenges and the trials and the things that come at you with a good attitude. One of the things I firmly believe is that attitude determines altitude. And if you can face things with a good attitude, it can sometimes change the outcome. It's not a guarantee, but it does make a big difference on how people receive you based on your attitude. And being cheerful is typically a quality that most people find agreeable. Not always, but most. It also helps you give back to your community because you're more willing, and you're more of an upbeat person, which also means more people want to be around you because of your good attitude. Now, the last one is thrifty. And I gotta be honest with you, I used to always think that thrifty meant that you're a saver, that you always save your money and you're kind of miserly, or you're a penny pincher. Well, with some experience, it means really that you're a good steward of the resources that you have, whatever those resources may be. it also means that you put to good use the things that you have. I'll give you an example. My wife kind of thinks I spend too much on my shoes. But I will beat a pair of shoes to death using them. And I will wear them out until the footbed is ruined and I can no longer wear the shoes because they hurt my feet. But I'm willing to spend the money because I know that I can get a couple years out of a good pair of shoes. Because I'm willing to spend a little money on them. So I'm willing to buy a little bit better quality. And actually, I'm willing to buy a much better quality shoe because I know that it's going to last me. Now, another example of this is I have a bag I bought in 1999. It was around March. I remember this because I needed a new bag pretty bad. And I had been saving my money to get something that was nice, that was durable, that would not be too big, but be the right size for what I needed for my activities that day. Or at that time in my life. And so I went and bought a Mountain Smith bag. It's their day pack. They have a bunch of iterations now than they did back then. So I bought this bag. It's a waist pack. It's got a nice buckle system and some padding, but it also has they call them strapettes. They're basically shoulder straps that connect to the bag, so you carry it on your shoulders instead of just around your waist. And because of what I did a lot, I was taking the bag off and on. Well, I still have that bag. That bag is in really good shape. There's no rips or tears in it. Again, I spent probably double what other guys that I was a missionary for my church. I spent double what the other guys were paying for their bags because I wanted something that was good quality, that would last, that I wouldn't have to worry about it wearing out on me for the time that I was using it. And now I haven't used it the whole time since then, but I used it for my mission. I gave it to my brother. He used it for a good part of his mission, and I still have that bag. We pull it out sometimes when we're going to be going into a city and we're going to be walking around a bit. I'll pull it out sometimes for my boys when they're doing a day hike or something with scouts. And being wise with your resources, being frugal. Maybe you spend a little bit more money on your clothes because they're going to last you longer. Whatever it is, it's that you're thrifty, that you're wise with your resources, and that you make good decisions based on what you have and what your needs are. So those are the three principles I wanted to focus on today. Obedient, cheerful, and thrifty. Thank you guys for spending time with me. Thank you guys for watching my videos. If you get value from this video, please like and share it. You can get more of my social media at Iron. You can connect with me on social media through saveandearngold.com. You can also learn more about income and wealth and what the difference is between the two. All right, my friends, thanks again for spending time with me. I hope you go out and make it a great day, and I will talk to you actually tomorrow morning. It's going to be Wednesday tomorrow, so I'll finish up the Scout Law, and then I'll have a book review for you guys on Friday. Take care.